What's up, guys? This is Full Circle. I don't know which one this is. It's hard to read Roman numerals. It doesn't really matter. FlyySoulja cheated on his girlfriend. I'm not really surprised. She started breaking a bunch of things in his Airbnb. And by the way, these Airbnbs keep getting smaller and smaller. Eventually, they're gonna be in an apartment. As for him being a cheater, instinctually as men, we want to bang anything that moves. But to be better people, we have to fight our instincts.
That's not how you deal with things.
No, chill.
But Kayla, you know, if you want to handle things like grown people, that's not going to make me like you better.
I don't think you like me.
Kayla, you're very drunk and I'm very worried right now about you. Kayla, this is... Kayla, you know I have a lot to lose. What are you doing? Why did you throw away all them plates on the ground? That's like all the plates. Kayla, I honestly think you should go to sleep and sleep off your drunkenness.
On the flip side, I don't feel bad for this woman. What do you expect from him? The dude can't control himself. How many times has he freaked out on people? Not to mention, his music is terrible. To be a rapper, you have to rhyme, and this fool thinks he could reinvent the wheel. He thinks he can build a car without tires. Why not just hire someone to write for you since you can't do it yourself? There's plenty of dudes that'll give you 32 bars for $100. Hit up Speak. This fool is unemployed. He can't even paint houses. J. Cole says in 5 years you'll be in love and hip-hop. Which is irrelevant because this guy doesn't make music, he just yells into the microphone, but maybe he can be on Love and TikTok. And as y'all know, my homeboy Joker 305 is gonna be featured on the new Grand Theft Auto. He's claiming that they didn't pay him. This is a bit wild. Realistically, all they gotta do is give him $4 grand and have him sign a contract saying that he won't sue. He'd probably take it.
My Jewish lawyer just got off the phone with him, showed him this. That's Lindsay Lohan holding the digital camera with a bottle in her hand, sunglasses. In that character, she has a cell phone throwing the peace sign. That's not her. She had no case. I got a case. They took my likeness. They took my life. They took my story and made it to a video game. So GTA, them 3 days are up. Them 3 days are up. I already talked to my Jewish lawyer. He's coming to my house as we speak. And we're building the biggest case on you. So if you don't contact me within the next 48 hours, we're taking legal actions. We're not playing with you. I gave you so much publicity. Millions and millions of people are seeing you. I'm getting harassed. You're the GTA 6 Joker. I'm not getting paid for this. I want my pain and suffering money now. Now, GTA.
But Rockstar is really taking their chances, assuming that he won't sue them. Y'all saw what happened with Anthony Fantano suing Sega. And sure, they changed it a little bit, but that's still Joker. Honestly, I don't think he'll win this case because it falls under parody. There was a similar thing a while back with this movie Spring Breakers. The main character, played by James Franco, emulated Riff Raff, but Riff got no residuals. But to make things right, Franco appeared in one of his music videos. Speaking of which, check the star. If you don't know who he is, he's a 42-year-old bisexual who makes pop-punk music from 2003. He's been hanging out with Joker recently, hoping he can get a piece of that GTA clout. A while back, Meticulous wanted to make an Aaron Carter tribute with Check the Star, and he was willing to pay him. Check said no, and now Meticulous is writing a diss song.
You call me off and say I'm irrelevant. I put my dick in your mouth, it's an elephant. You fuck, check the star. Line work on your face is a disgrace.
I actually wrote part of this song. I rhymed irrelevant with elephant, and I don't see why these two can't get along. They're both 50-year-old dads trying to fit in with the younger generation. You're more likely to beef with your own brother than a stranger. Next story, this fool Wyezy, I can't stand him. He thinks arguing with people on Instagram and TikTok is gonna make him famous one day. I don't think fool has ever had a job. All the people watching this, your tax dollars go to this dude's disability checks and EBT. He can't paint houses because he huffs the paint. But good news, all that smack he talks has caught up to him. Some upstanding African Americans gave him the beats. Check this out.
Bro, what y'all talking about, man? I look good. Y'all saying beat up. I did not get beat up. Stop joining my life saying beat up. Auto blocker is on.
And this dude has a history of saying the N-word with the ER. Brothers will still go live with them. I've yet to see one goofy woke person try to cancel Wyezy for being racist. I guess you have to be relevant to be canceled. And being racist is one thing, but watch my video, The Story of Wyezy. He went to jail for stealing a gun from a disabled old person. This dude isn't from a hood either. He comes from a good neighborhood in Ohio. Yeah, he sucks. Now, Kent Street TV, he was my bro dog back in the day. Kent had a YouTube channel with over 10,000 subscribers. All he did was screen record Instagram lives, and he was the first to do it. Now there's like Diamond District, a ton of people are doing what he did. But unfortunately, his account got deleted. YouTube has a 3-strike rule, and I have 1 strike because I showed this video, which exists on YouTube, where Eminem brings out a blow-up doll. YouTube deleted this video for nudity. Really stupid, right? It was a balloon. Now, is there a glitch in the system, or is there an agenda against my content? Anyway, since Kent got his YouTube channel deleted, he's given up on life. He's doing meth again, his kids got taken away from him, and his wife hasn't been making good money as a stripper. She had an OnlyFans account and somebody asked her for some pregnancy fetish videos because she was pregnant and she didn't deliver. This poor OF subscriber now has to go back to his wife. Anyway, Kent has become a transgender prostitute. This is him. He's letting dudes smash him for $20. I knew he liked to cross-dress in his free time. It's one of those things where I just ignore it. I never brought it up to him. That's his private thing. It doesn't affect me. However, he's been accused of stealing $3,000 worth of tools, which isn't cool. And according to Kent, he has been sober for 3 whole days. He's Indiana sober. That means he doesn't do anything besides fentanyl, meth, and dudes. And if you live in Indiana, he's looking for someone to drive him to the grocery store in exchange for EBT. Hopefully he can recover from this addiction. Now Vium, he's also been suffering. Currently he has gynecomastia, and he thinks he's famous because Twisted World made a video about him, so he decided to sexually harass his Uber driver.
Hear you what?
Why are you asking your Uber driver if she got a man?
I can't hear.
Bro, you're about to make me stand on business, bro. I'm about to really throw some fucking plates. What the fuck? Why are you asking your fucking Uber driver if she got a man, huh? I don't got no eyebrows on, so don't try me, bitch. I'll go crazy.
She looks like Kayla right now with the
I don't got no eyebrows on, so bitch, I'll go crazy. Why are you asking your Uber driver if she got a man, huh? Why? Don't try me, bitch, because I don't got my eyebrows on. Why are you asking your Uber driver if she got a man?
I can't hear you.
This how I'm coming all 2024, bro. Don't fuck with me. Bitch, I will really throw a play at you. I don't got my eyebrows on either. So let me know. What?
Vium DM'd me saying that I get no women, which is funny because according to Babylos, Vium did not have sex the entire time he was living with the Island Boys. Maybe he's shy, maybe he has erectile dysfungus. He's definitely terrible with women though. Kodiak Red said a girl was FaceTiming Vium to get to him, and Vium was heartbroken over the whole situation, over a girl he's never even met before that he only knew for a week. And that's pretty soft. I can imagine an 8th grader who's never had an actual relationship crying over an e-girl, but not a grown man. Maybe that's why he likes children, because he acts like one. And I assumed his gynecomastia came from chronic opioid use, but apparently Vium once experimented with steroids. Jesus Christ, dude. You have to work out for the steroids to work. Dude just killed his natural hormones for no reason. He asked the Uber driver if she had a boyfriend on live, which means he knew people were watching. I think he wants to come off as a ladies' man or something. I told his girlfriend Allison that she doesn't have to worry because you have to be 19 to Uber drive, and that's way above Vium's preferred age range. She agreed. And if you work for Uber, it's super easy. You do get hit on here and there. People ask you if you have a girlfriend. They ask if you want to hang out. It's kind of funny. Now let me respond to some comments. I did a paid ad for the G-Baby video. When I did the ad, I made it funny because I didn't want it to take away from the video. Usually when YouTubers do ads, I just skip right through it, but I wanted to keep your interest. You guys might remember those old Geico ads were known to be funny. People actually used to quote them. Some commenters were curious about that, and yeah, hit me up if you want me to do a commercial. YouTube is really anal about monetization. Not every video has ads on them, so I have to do things like that every once in a while. I got a comment saying that Louis C.K. is innocent. And listen, the Me Too movement started off as a good thing, but now if a guy gets accused of something, nobody cares. Take James Franco, he got Me Too'd. These girls go hang out with him, regular normie girls, and they're surprised that he's only interested in sex. Like you actually think James Franco wants to hear about your job at Ross. He just wants to pump and dump. A lot of these girls get really upset. They thought they were going to be on the red carpet, so they'll say James Franco violated them. It's not just heartbroken women. A lot of girls think they're going to get paid. It's extortion. That was the story with Kobe. But with Louis C.K., he actually admitted to doing those things. He's a total creep. And people like Pete Davidson have came out and said that he's not a nice guy in general. Now, some commenters are saying that they don't think Swamp Stories and Sematary are the same person. And honestly, it makes sense to me because they're both from Northern California. He makes emo music, and growing up, all the emo kids I knew had a gangster phase. Listen to Hollywood Undead. It's not uncommon for an emo kid to be interested in gangland stuff. And some people were saying Sematary doesn't have the time to make videos. That's just like saying a stand-up comedian doesn't have time to film a movie or TV show. He uploads 2 videos a month, and I'm sure each video takes like 10 to 20 hours to make. Whenever Sematary tours, he doesn't upload on Swamp Stories. And Sematary plays like 50 shows a year on the high end. Mostly he's an opening act, and I doubt he makes a lot of money. Remember, he has to pay for a tour bus, assistants, managers, and he's smart enough to know that he's not going to be a rapper when he's 40. So it makes sense that he would do another project like Swamp Stories. A lot of rappers take the time to do movies and stuff. I don't know why this is unbelievable. He doesn't show his face as Swamp Stories because he's duplicitous. He's scared someone will roll up on him. Somebody commented that they showed my Sniper Wolf to their daughters. That's really cool. Jackfilms makes videos about Sniper Wolf, like a lot of videos, and she showed up to his house. He was saying that he's terrified and that he's scared for his life. It's like, homie, what do you think she's gonna do to you? And some people commented, it's not her. Somebody might roll up on him on her behalf. And I'm like, first of all, his address is public. How do you think she found it in the first place? Second, I promise that nobody is gonna smoke Jackfilms just to impress Sniper Wolf. The biggest danger is that somebody might take his television when he's on vacation. He just came off sort of soft to me. Honestly, whatever happened to being a man? If the Island Boys knocked on my door, then I'd let them in. We're at a point where knocking on someone's door is considered harassment. It's so pathetic seeing troll accounts on Instagram, people hiding their face, like, dude, nobody's gonna do anything to you. You have 500 followers and think you have to hide your identity. You're just showing people that you're scared of the world. But that's my unpopular opinion. Some celebrities do get into altercations, but those are like gangster rappers with street beefs. I don't think Jerry Seinfeld is getting jumped. Alright, this woman is asking if Vium is in prison yet. His court date is on January 6th, I believe, and he's supposed to do like 18 months or something. You have 2 kids, that's great. Yeah, most Gen Z kids don't have kids, and they probably won't have them ever. People can't afford them, or they think that there's no future, like the world is gonna end. People wait till they're in their 40s to have kids. Like, you might not even be able to have kids when you're that old. It happens, but you become less fertile as you get older. Condoms just don't feel good. It's such a bummer when somebody makes you wear one. Anyway, I'm out.